That's great. So Kevin starts to proceed to tell everybody, and even online, and Ernie came up with this idea of the 37-hour film festival, and I was, and I was like, well, and of course, these, after Kev makes his announcement, says what he says online and in front of the audiences when we have events. What do you mean? I'm the creator. He was like a little kid. He's like, that's right. I created it. I was like, listen, you wanted to be behind the curtain in the shadows. You want nothing to do with anything. I said, I told Kevin that you planted the seed to do this festival. Obviously, it's me. We're a team when it comes to the festival.
Sure.
But I can't help it, Kevin. It's on me.
Yeah, right.
I said, but the good thing about that is if anything goes wrong, it's on me.
Yeah, you're
And if I take any needs from it, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one you wanted to do this.
So, Stephen Frazza, technical director. Ernie O'Donnell, you're the owner operator.
Well, hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you should say, yeah, you are
Co-owner. Okay.
Yeah, there's three. There's other owners.
There's other owners too. Yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't want them to think I'm a big asshole.
No, yeah.
Okay.
We can leave this in if you want. Just so everybody knows, Ernie's not an asshole.
That's debatable.
We really.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys, because I had the pleasure of participating in this past year's 37-hour film contest. It was great. Thank you guys so much. Can you tell me the story behind Smodcastle? And what are the roles that you elaborate more on the roles that you play in the cinema?
So you want to know the origin?
Sure. Like the origin and what you guys do here at the theater.
Well, the origin started in Leonardo. So as everybody knows, the iconic Quick Stop in Leonardo. It's a small little strip mall. And Kevin had the idea of, because there was a store on the corner of that plaza that has been empty forever. So Kevin came to me and said, hey, what do you think about opening up a Smodcastle again? And I was like, because they had one in LA about 10, now it's almost 15 years ago. And it did pretty well, but it was short-lived. So he wanted to revive it and bring it back to a small black box theater. So we opened up the Smodcastle in Leonardo. And I rebuilt it during COVID. Worked great because everything was going on during COVID. Nobody was working. We couldn't do things, but I was an independent contractor.
Yeah.
And that was one of the main reasons Kevin wanted me to, he wanted to go into business doing this to get me out of the trades, which he's been trying to do for years.
Gotcha.
So I was like, sure. So I built the whole place. We opened it. We had some really great events for, I'd say, I don't know, close to 2 years. Okay. And then in the interim of that, Kevin was thinking about investing in some other stuff. And it just happened that one of his, I'll say, I guess, I don't want to call her a fan, but she's in his fan club, Ashley DeGeneiro, reached out to me and asked if Kevin was looking for any investments, any kind of projects or anything like that.
Okay.
So I brought that to Kevin's attention. And it comes to be that the Quick Stop, the owners of the Quick Stop are looking to sell that business, not the building, just the business of the Quick Stop.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So how ironic would it be for Kevin Smith to actually own a Quick Stop store now?
Right.
Which he's made iconic for the last, 32 years now.
Right.
So that went in, all the negotiations started with that. Ashley jumped on as an investor with Kevin. I was still running the Smodcastle down on the corner. And that went on for months and months. And then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out. That deal was starting to go sour. So now they have this chunk of money sitting there. In the meantime, I'm still working at that Smodcastle, still doing construction. But I just happened to be doing a movie with a friend of mine, Jeff Swanton. And he told me, he's like, hey, did you hear Fred? Now, Fred Rask was the owner of Smodcastle. Well, actually was the Atlantic Movie House in Atlantic Highlands. He was the owner. He went to school with his daughter.
Oh, wow.
So we all know each other. So Jeff had told me, he's like, hey, Fred is putting the building back up for sale. Because he did try selling it, and then it shut down during COVID, and then Tony Zartucci took it over, and he leased it from Fred, called it the Atlantic Movie House. And it was tough because that was right after COVID.
Right. I could imagine.
Yeah, he was having a hard time. Tony gave it, with Tony, I give him a lot of credit. He went in at the worst time. They pretty much kept the building alive as much as you could say it was alive. I mean, everybody was drowning in the theater industry at that point.
Sure. Yeah.
But so I called Kevin and I said, hey, man, I know we have this nice little black box theater here in Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
I said, how cool would it be to own our childhood movie theater?
Right. Yeah. Wow.
And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, the building's back up for sale. Because the year prior to us doing the Smodcastle in Leonardo, we knew that it was going up for sale, but then we were like, oh, wouldn't that be cool? And we got a dream for a second, like, oh, that'd be awesome. And then Fred gave it to Tony the lease.
Okay.
So that was like, oh, okay. So then that was gone.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, magically, it's like, oh shit, it's back here again.
Right.
So I was like,
It's meant to be.
what do you think? And he goes,
Yeah.
well, you know what? The deal I think is going to fall through at the quick stop.
Right.
We got this cash from Ashley and myself. Let me see if she's interested.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, let me talk to Jeff too, because Jeff's a local in town. He's been here. His whole family's been here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if he's interested.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Jeff. We all got together and created a team and decided to buy this building and the building next door.
Oh,
It was
wow.
a package deal with Fred.
Okay.
Now, Fred had told us that he had a buyer for the building, but when I told him that Kevin and I and some other friends had interest, he's like, well, the buyer that wants to buy the building, they want to knock it down.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. That's not.
And
Yeah.
he goes, well, what are you guys going to do? It's going to stay. We're going to have events. We're going to do all this fun stuff there, for our hometown movie theater. We don't want to go anywhere.
Right.
So he's like, well, I'm going to tell those guys,
Yeah.
I'm going to sell to you guys. I feel more comfortable doing that.
Right.
So that's how it all happened. That seed that Jeff planted in me on that day on the movie set just turned into a whole big thing. Now it's 5 years later. And we're struggling. We keep our heads above water. It's a day by day kind of thing.
Sure.
But we love it. We have, a great team. I would say it's a small team, me and Stephen,
Yeah.
my technical guru.
Yeah.
Amazing guy that keeps everything together with, bubble gum and scotch tape.
Okay. Yeah.
And acquires certain things from the trash and other places.
He's like MacGyver. Yeah.
Yes, he
just kind of.
he's a man after my own heart, because he knows how to keep things under a budget like I do. I'm very thrifty.
Yeah.
And try to keep things. Some
cheap.
might say cheap. Yes, I don't consider myself cheap, but you have to be
You're frugal.
smart, frugal, thrifty to keep one of these old movie theaters open, as everybody knows. And Steven's one of the guys who, if it wasn't for him, this place probably wouldn't be able to exist.
Oh.
It's even though I run the operations, Kevin's the talent
Yeah.
that comes in and brings the celebrities in a lot of the events. It's if you want to put it on the screen or make it happen.
Yeah.
Steven's the guy.
Yeah. Was that pretty challenging for you coming into an old theater and trying to do
Well,
all that?
The way I came to know Ernie is that
Mhm.
I'm a cinema tech. I install and service equipment, a
Mhm.
whole bunch of theaters.
Oh, nice.
So I was the tech for Fred.
Yeah.
There's two owners
Okay.
who owned the building. They bought it. I was his tech for his projector.
Okay.
Then when Tony took over as the lease, Fred said, "Stole my equipment. You have to use me."
Right.
So when they bought the building, the business, they sort of just inherited.
Got you. Okay. So you adopted him.
Well versed in the theater and well versed.
Okay.
Like when Tony took over, we kept it going on it, as cheaply as we could. It was right after COVID. It
Yeah,
was
of
rough.
course. Yeah. No, nobody was doing out then. Yeah. God bless you guys for, taking that risk during COVID and getting.
Yeah, well, like I said, Tony is the one that kept the flame going
Right.
in that intro before we took over. So he gets a lot of credit. And I told Tony when I met him, I said, "You're great."
Yeah, you're nuts, but
Yeah.
but sometimes you gotta be nuts.
Literally the worst time ever.
Yes, you got to be
Yes,
honest.
yes.
And there was, the discussion was when the four of us, it was myself, Kevin, Ashley, and Jeff, decided to buy everything. And then we bought it. Then it was Kevin and I were like, and then we talked to Jeff about it. We're like, we really should bring Tony on.
Got you. Okay.
Because he's in town also. He knows a lot of people.
Sure.
At that time, I think he may have been president of the Chamber of Commerce,
Oh wow.
which could be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you need that. Yeah.
And, it just made sense.
Okay.
Instead of pushing him aside and say, all right, thanks for whatever you did.
Yeah. Get out now. Yeah.
Even though he only did it for like a year or so, it just seemed right.
Right. Well, that's great. No, that's nice. Yeah.
So he's a partner in the theater.
Awesome.
So there's 5 of us in the theater. There's 4 of us in the real estate.
Okay.
And it's a nice, it's a nice group of people that we deal with.
That's amazing. Well, I mean, I love it. I mean, it's just a wonderful, has a great atmosphere to it. Just coming in here, I can tell you guys are definitely cinema nerds, which I like. Yeah.
Well, you have to be a Kevin Smith nerd if you walk around.
Yes, and that's true. That's totally true. Yeah, absolutely. And now, with the 37-hour film contest or the challenge, the film challenge, how did that come to be? Whose idea was that? How did you guys come up with that?
So I'll give credit where credit is due. So I started the Smodcastle Film Festival
Okay.
when we purchased the Smodcastle Black Box Theater in Leonardo.
Okay.
I'd say, Kevin, this makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You're an independent icon.
Yeah.
And what you do in independent cinema, you should have a festival.
Sure.
And he's like, well, I can't do that. I was like, no, you can't, but I can.
Yeah, for sure.
So let me curate, run this festival, and see where it goes.
Okay.
So we ran that probably it started there and then the purchase happened.
Oh, okay.
So then it transferred from there over to here. And we were going to rent out this place for the festival anyway, because there wasn't enough room in our 50-seat black box.
Oh.
So we were going to rent this out also with Tony.
Gotcha.
But it all just worked out when we bought it. They're like, hey, we're going to have the festival here now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say we ran it for 2 years. The first year we were very ambitious. We got over we got about 1,000 films. And this is my first festival. And I was like, he's laughing. Yeah, I was like, I'm picking 150 films. Because we had 1,000. And I was like we got it down to 150. And he thinks I'm out of my mind.
Sorry, I'm looking at his face.
Yes, I mean, I put the pressure on him. And I didn't know how, at that point, I really didn't know how good he was or what he could handle.
Yeah.
But I kind of threw him into the deep end
Yeah.
with the festival.
Yeah.
And listen, he knocked it out of the park. There was a few glitches here and there, but he overcame. He adapted.
Sure.
He made it work. It went great. The reviews were awesome.
Yeah.
So then we come to the second year. We do the second year. He starts chirping in my ear. Actually, but here's the second year.
It was the first.
I don't think it was the first. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe it was the end of the first year, but I'm going to say the chirping really started
Mm-hmm.
at the second year.
Okay.
Because he may have mentioned it to me like, hey, we should do one of those challenge things. And I was like, I have a big festival. I don't need no challenge.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yeah, we don't need
you
no
don't know what you're
badges.
talking about, Tech. So as we started to get build up to the second year, we started, we should really do a 37. We should do a 37. So we got so much going on. And I really felt bad because his workload for the main festival
Mhm.
is a lot,
Right.
you know.
Imagine, yeah.
So adding on another load to him for another event,
Yeah.
I was like, I liked the idea, but then there was a part of me I was like, ah. Then I was like, well, screw it. He wants to do it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
So it came up, and I said to Kevin, hey, we're going to start this 37-hour film festival. He goes, oh, that's great. So Kevin starts to proceed to tell everybody and he went online, and Ernie came up with this idea of the 37-hour film festival, and I was, and I was like, well, and of course he's, after Kev makes his announcement, says what he says online and in front of the audiences when we have events. What do you mean? I'm the creator. He was like a little kid. He's like, that's right. I created it. I was like, listen, you wanted to be behind the curtain in the shadows. You want nothing to do with anything. I said, I told Kevin that you planted the seed to do this festival. Obviously, it's me. We're a team when it comes to the festival.
Sure.
But I can't help it, Kevin. It's not me.
Yeah, right.
I said, but the good thing about that is if anything goes wrong, it's on me.
Yeah, you're in
And if I take any needs from it, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one you wanted to do this.
Yeah.
So, what was it? We're going through we did three years now?
We've done three.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we've done 3 years so far of that. We'll be in our 5th year of the Smodcastle Film Festival coming up. Yeah, and now, of course, we added another festival. Yeah, we broke off we took horror out of the main festival.
Oh, okay.
Because we were getting some really cool horror movies. And we discussed it. We were like, horror can really stand on its own.
Yeah, sure.
So we broke it out of the big festival and added an independent festival just for horror, which is the Smodcastle Horror Fest, which is August 8th this year. And that's been fun too. This will be our second horror.
That's amazing.
So we got, it was spaced out throughout the year.
For sure.
Around 3 festivals. The horror's one day, the 37's one day.
Yeah.
They're work, but they're somewhat simple and basic. But the main festival is our 4-dayer. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of.
I could imagine. Oh my
A
God.
lot to do. And I don't know how these other festivals do it. He works on some other bigger festivals,
Really?
and
That's where the idea from the 37-hour came.
Oh.
So work as a tech on some other
right.
Okay.
See, they usually do 24 hours.
Oh, right. Okay.
And 37 being number and clerks and Kevin's lawyer.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Right.
So, and then I figured out that 37 is really Saturday morning to Sunday night.
Okay.
Perfect 2-day thing.
That is, yeah, for sure.
And then he didn't want to do it the first year. And I think, yes, I tested him for 3 years.
For 3 years. Like,
Finally just gave in and said, fuck it.
okay.
Well, again, I know you don't like to work a lot. He likes to hold the flashlight and push buttons.
Okay.
But,
I can feel the love. It's great.
Yeah.
I can feel
Well, look, in the end, it's great.
yes, in the end, it's great. People
And then,
love
of
it.
course, for the first year, he chose the character of Rick Darris. because
I did not choose.
It's so
wrong.
just wanted to put that
It's
out
so
there.
wrong.
I'm like,
Just wanted to put that out
I
there.
gave a list of characters to Kevin. I
yeah.
said, who would you like to pick first?
Yeah.
He goes, her. It's got to be you. I was like,
Okay.
I don't want me. I don't want He goes, no, it's got to be you. It makes sense. He's like, you're the character for the first year. I
Right.
said,
Right.
okay, Kevin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't fight it that way.
I mean, that's how the
Sure.
story is now.
No, that's what it is.
No, it is. Yeah.
You like to elaborate and think that I put myself out front. I don't put myself out front. You know, don't mention shit. He mentions it. He's the one that puts me out there.
I'll leave that up.
Yeah, debate. Oh my God. Well, I think that's smart that you do like a separate horror one because this past year, I remember, who was it? Was it Good Boy, the dog one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that one was amazing. It reminded me of Tusk, but like dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was, that
It's
was,
a really creative one.
that was a good
But
one. Yeah.
Going back to the 37, it's
Mm.
quite amazing how some of these films, what they do in 37 hours.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You can see when the cream rises to the top.
Oh.
I mean, it's like these guys know what they're doing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. But then there's other ones that don't know much.
Yeah.
And we watch it like, oh my God, they're first timers.
Yeah.
Like for a family getting together with their
Yeah.
parents or their kids or something, and they shoot this. I'm like, this is really,
Yeah.
really cool. You got to give them a, we look
Yeah.
at it like that.
Right.
It's not like, oh, it's got to be this big, great cinematic. Everything's got to
Yeah.
be perfect.
Yeah.
We understand it's a 37-hour film.
Yeah. That's
And
nice.
everybody's trying to have fun. So
Yeah.
it's all about, originality,
Mm-hmm.
are we, are you laughing or are you intrigued or are you watching the whole thing? Because that adds to a lot of it. So the sound could be off the touch.
Yeah.
The picture, could be clear as long as you can,
Yeah.
but there's certain ones where the sound,
Yeah.
you can't, it's bad.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for
God,
sure.
You can't.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's all about indie and just, seeing the passion behind the, behind the camera, right?
Yeah, we can see that people are passionate about it.
Yeah.
I would like to point out there have been one or two that, gotten in that literally just film on their phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
So
right.
It doesn't have to be any extravagant.
Right. Right. It's just somebody taking the time and trying to do something
The
passionate
idea
and
they
creative.
had was intriguing enough.
Yeah.
It's all about originality.
Yeah.
It's really what it's about.
Yeah.
The original, we love it.
Awesome. No, that's great. That's awesome. And what films in the past competitions really stood out to you guys that you remember that you're like, oh man, I love that one film, or you have one off the top of your head?
I think the winner of the first year, Pangloss.
Okay.
Oh, we're 37?
Yes. Well, because you're talking about 37.
Right.
But I think that because we didn't know what we were going to get,
Okay.
body we could get.
Yeah.
And I remember that first year going, holy shit, they shot this in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Really?
And I was like, the bar was set so high right away.
Yeah, it was the quality of
Yeah.
the shot. He just,
Yeah.
And I
It was
think
amazing.
that set
Yeah.
the bar for the future one. Even.
Really? And what
Yeah.
was that film about? Like, do you remember with the
it was about
Rick Darris.
Rick Darris.
Okay. Yeah. Rick Darris. Yeah.
So it was about these two girls
Mhm.
that are going to encounter Rick and his current girlfriend, I guess. Or
Rick had
wife.
scorned them in some way.
Yeah,
and they were
in
going
the
back
past.
to
Gotcha.
high school or whatever. He was a
Mhm.
dick and an asshole, like, my character is.
Okay.
And they were going to confront him. So there was all this turmoil between the two girls, and just the way it was shot at night in the rain,
Yeah.
and the lighting, and the back and forth with the two girls and how they were going to, confront Rick. And then they finally get the nerve up to go to the house and knock on the door, and the wife comes down, and then Rick comes down.
Yeah.
And they confront each other. It's just, it sounds simple.
Yeah.
The way it was scripted
Mhm.
and the dialogue and the way it was shot,
Mhm.
it's just like
Really
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you can
then-
tell they put the time. Yeah.
Right, which was,
Mhm.
but then the next year, he entered again. He got in, but he didn't win, but he had an amazing film.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one was just a father and daughter.
Uh-huh.
A cute little homemade movie comedy.
Uh-huh.
That was just great.
Really?
I mean, it was about a young girl selling Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And she goes to sell the Girl Scout cookies.
Uh-huh.
And then she goes to this one guy,
Uh-huh.
and he does not want to buy any. Water and oil tension between the two.
Oh, got you.
And-
Got you.
They're taunting each other throughout the short.
Okay. Yeah.
At the end, she basically gets over on him and burns his house down.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so good. The fact that it was a father and daughter was like the cherry on top.
Oh, that's
It
amazing.
was, the quality was really good.
And the interesting
Awesome.
thing was he was in the first year. Too.
Yeah, he was in the first
And
year.
to see the way his
progressed.
talent just progressed.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. I love that you guys had the
Yeah.
repeat,
Well, he's been back
submitters.
every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
great.
was the third one. He did the DMV one.
Yes, that was it. I love that one.
Yeah.
The DMB one was great. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell very high quality. Good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
progressing, and which is great.
it's encouraging.
Want to give everybody that platform to start somewhere
Okay.
and see it on the big screen, because
Uh-huh.
when we were kids, the odds of getting anything you shot
Yeah.
on a VHS or a beta or whatever on the movie, theater,
Yeah.
that was
Oh, for sure.
it
Yeah.
never happened. But nowadays, we have the opportunity to let people do that.
Okay.
It's really fulfilling, and also breeds another generation of independent filmmakers.
That's amazing. So cool. Awesome. Now, let me ask you, what made the two of you want to work in cinema? Were you guys always passionate about films? Is this something you kind of stumbled into, or do you have a background, or?
I have no idea why.
What was it?
I became a projectionist
Mhm.
right at 35 millimeter projection right after high school.
Oh, wow.
93, probably.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, I'd already loved movies. That's how I landed. My hometown theater.
Wow, that's really cool. So you started there and then you kind of just stuck with the theater and
Yeah.
tech, and that's amazing. Yeah, I love that. How about yourself?
Well,
You just let me.
I know what he's going to say.
You know,
it's a long road.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, me and Kevin met in the 5th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were fans of the Blues Brothers and SNL,
Okay.
and from that point on, we just started talking. We love movies, anything about the movies. We portray characters that, during our, we're out hanging around town and we play Indiana Jones and Raiders and Jaws and Star Wars and doing all that kind of goofy stuff.
Yeah.
And then we started in high school. Kevin started writing comedy sketches.
Oh, cool. Okay. Awesome.
And then there was no talent show at the school. So we joined the, what do they call it? The board of students.
Oh, like a student council?
Student council,
Yeah.
something like that. So Kevin joined that, and then I joined it. Then we said, hey, we should do a talent show.
Amazing. Okay.
Because we wanted a platform
Yeah.
to go out and do our stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because all they were doing was just, plays. Every year they did a play,
Okay.
which Kevin and I both got on.
Okay.
But the sketches we did, there's a comedy troupe called Scamons. It was based off the Blues Brothers.
Oh, nice. It sounds like an Italian movie from Scamons. Yeah.
It's for state county municipal offenders data system.
Oh,
So that's what Elwood says in the car before they take off.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where that all started. And then Kevin went, after high school, Kevin went to Vancouver, did his residency up there. He left that, but he was writing Clerks.
Yeah.
Then the Clerks thing happened. The whole credit card, everybody knows the story.
Oh, yeah.
Clerks.
Yeah, for sure.
And everything just progressed with that. It just shot off like a rocket.
Okay.
And thankfully, 32 years later, Clerks and Kevin's movies are still relevant.
Yeah.
He's still relevant.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's a marketing genius when it comes to keeping himself relevant. Maybe comic books or TV shows or whatever he's doing. But yeah, I mean, that's the passion all started then. The fact that, he brought me along for the ride, do this, it's cool. I never expected to work in a movie theater.
Yeah.
That was never the goal. The goal was, obviously I was in construction. I wanted to be in the movie business. I dabbled in the movie business with friends and Kevin. Did some acting here and there, now some directing and producing, but never thought of owning a movie theater.
Right.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Now we surround ourselves with filmmakers and movie couples.
Yeah.
And that's just, just the way it should be.
Yeah.
I would never think I'd retire here.
Yeah.
Probably when I'm going to. Hopefully.
That's amazing.
Hopefully, because I can sell candy and popcorn at 12.80.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I love it. I think it's great. Selfishly, I'm glad you guys opened the theater because I love it here. I think it's awesome. So yeah, good work. Very, very nice. Now I noticed that you have a lot of live events. I looked at your calendar page and everything. What have been some of your favorite events other than the film, the 37-hour film challenge? What have been other events that you hosted that you really enjoyed at the theater?
Stephen might have a look.
Oh, okay.
Well, because I gotta feel like maybe my favorite probably was Russo Brothers. They came.
That's cool.
They just sat up and chatted with Kevin about their whole entire career.
Really? That's amazing.
It was very simple for him. All he had to do was turn on the mic.
Oh, oh God.
That's
I think I left my oven on it. Better go here. And I was getting
Yes, even though it was simple, yes, that was probably one of my favorites.
Well, that's awesome. Very cool. Again, I feel the love. It's just overwhelming. Yeah. It's like, how about yourself?
There's way too many to mention.
Yeah.
And it's I'll give you just a list. George R. R. Martin was here.
Oh wow,
which
that's a
is
good one
amazing.
too.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It was such a great show,
Yeah.
sold out show. We also had Tracy Morgan here
Oh wow, that's cool.
for a cop out anniversary. And just the other thing too is like having a lot of the Clerks alumni come through here. It's been great.
Oh, actually,
They support the theater. Like Jason Lee, Justin Long, Brian O'Halloran and stuff like that. So all those guys, everybody from the universe, if they can come here and it's in their schedule, they'll do it.
awesome.
And it's more for the love of theater. It's not like, hey, I need a big payday.
Right.
It's not a big payday.
Right. It's a small, intimate theater, and
It's small, it's the
Yeah.
theater, and they love Kevin so much that makes a call. And, like, okay, and yes, obviously, we compensate them as best we can.
right. Right. Of
And
course.
they're very gracious for doing that. And then we do photo ops. We've done probably the worst and best event we've probably done is the Clerks Up All Night.
What? How is that the worst and the best? That's
So-
anything.
It's because it starts early and it ends early, meaning
Yeah.
it'll start what's that, like noon maybe or 12, 1? No, it's the last time we did. Yeah, we did. We
It's
started.
like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Overnight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm thinking of Bulgar Thunder. So they stay overnight and they have pillows and blankets
Oh, get out.
and they watch 3 or 4 of Kevin's movies. Kevin's in there and doing the whole thing.
Oh my.
So I'm up for 24 hours. Kevin's up for 24 hours.
Sounds like fun.
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
When you're
What do I
when you're
know?
over 50, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
How Kevin does it, but how he stays up and
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
amazing.
amazing. But the worst one was Bulgar. We had every theater going, 4 theaters. We're going with movies, the same movies, but rotating on different schedules. And then a lot of the VSQ alumni came through, and they were jumping theater to theater, and everybody it was mayhem.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
There was over 700 people here.
Wow. In this theater.
And
Yeah, it was like 4 screens.
4 screens.
Sold out.
Every theater was sold
It was
out.
like a staggered start. So
Whoa.
as soon as something was ending with a Q&A, something else was starting with an intro.
It was, and that
Good.
it was.
Yeah. That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
We did have
sounds
some technical
We
problems.
had a couple here and there. 'Cause it was a lot.
Yeah.
And when it all got over, I said, "Kev, please."
Yeah. But Stephen, you survived the technical storm, right?
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. That sounds like mayhem, but
It was great.
yeah.
When we saw the amount of money that we made, all the candy we sold, the popcorn, the
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
It is great. Like, it is.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
I could imagine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, because, being located in central, I guess more southern Jersey, you hear about Netflix coming in and they're
What did you say?
like, being in like southern
Did you
Jersey.
say Southern?
Yeah. Well, would you consider this southern
I
or
would
central?
consider this South Jersey.
This, okay. Uh-oh, I'm getting yelled at. Oh my God.
What's your second Jersey?
Central, southern.
Let's just get that correct.
Okay. All right.
Once you come over the bridge,
What'd you go?
it's Central Jersey. Once you get down there by Collins River, that's South Jersey.
Gotcha. Okay.
North the shore, it's the Central Jersey.
This is central. Okay.
This
Got
is
you.
pork roll country.
Pork roll. Okay. Okay. Not Taylor ham. Yeah. I'm Taylor ham. I'm
You
up
might
by,
be
yeah.
Taylor ham.
I'm, so for me, because I'm north.
I am North Jersey.
Yeah. Okay. I'm north
Well, that's
too.
why he-
Yeah. That's why I think of it as.
You cross the Driscoll Bridge.
Wait, where are you from in North Jersey?
Not
Okay. Not far. I'm in Boonton. So yeah, Boonton is like north. Yeah. But,
Exactly.
yeah. So yeah. So, civilization. But what I was gonna say is I know Netflix is moving in
Yeah.
right around the area. Have you heard any buzz about a lot more filming going on around here or planned production since all these
Well,
big
there's 3
studios?
going on right now.
Oh, really? Okay. What's going on?
Well, I know there's one called Rabbit, shooting in Middletown.
Okay.
There's another one shooting in Middletown also. She was the star of Scandal.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'm blanking too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful, right? But
Beautiful.
yeah, that I know.
Um, that shooting, and then they just finished up a movie in Atlantic Highlands. But there's been this year it's been blowing up.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. A lot of it's Netflix, but then there's other productions are coming here because the tax centers in New Jersey are so great.
Mhm.
But the variety of scene location in
Yeah.
Jersey is amazing.
Sure. Yeah.
You can get a small town, you can get a city, you can get a farm, you
Yeah.
can get the beaches, you can get the mountains, you can get whatever you want in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been great for us that Netflix is there because we're hoping that there'll be some spillover.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
know,
Absolutely.
celebrities are here doing their shows or their movies
Mhm.
on their days off or their weekends off. Maybe we can get them here to the theater to do
Absolutely.
something.
Yeah.
Also, if they want to screen something here, even though Netflix is going to be a huge complex,
Mhm.
we've already let them know that if anytime they need a theater or they need a location or anything like that, they're open.
Oh, phenomenal.
Having them here is awesome. And there's also the one in Bayonne that's opening. There's one up in New York opening.
Yeah.
It's good for Jersey. It's great for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm constantly seeing what's his name, David Schoner. I think he's New Jersey Film Commission, like head of the New.
Yeah, so a
posting
good
things.
friend of ours is John Crowley.
Mhm.
He is, I think, not the vice president of the Film Commission.
Okay.
I think I'm correct about that.
Yeah.
He lives in town, and he visits the theater all. Son also works here. He's not at school.
Oh,
So yeah, so they've been great too. The Film Commission's been awesome.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's wonderful. Very, very cool. Now, let's see. I'm having so much fun asking these questions. Now, is there something like a movie you'd like to screen or an event you'd like to host that you haven't done yet? Like, is there like maybe like a Casablanca night, like something you haven't done that you kind of think would be cool to screen here or
I
host
have
here?
one.
What's the idea? Let's hear it.
Ryan Holiday, Stoic author,
Mhm.
done this one thing on YouTube where he looked at Gladiator, talked about the stoicism. Kevin's a huge fan of him too.
Okay.
So I've actually already reached out to them. I haven't heard back yet.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that's one person I really like the idea. I mean, not technically in movies, but
Never heard.
doesn't doubt that. I don't doubt it.
You know,
Well,
that-
Kevin has, it doesn't really matter.
What hasn't Kevin heard of?
That's
He's a encyclopedia of movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine are more, broad. I want a trilogy of, Indiana Jones. I want a trilogy of Star Wars.
Mhm.
All our big childhood movies that I know would do great if we did like a whole triple feature or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
But Disney's very particular about giving those movies out.
Yeah. I hear things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as amazing of a product as they put out,
yeah.
they're not very
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, that's what we grew up on.
Yeah. Of course.
It makes sense for us and Kevin and stuff to do. Even with the Marvel movies, we would love to do a whole
Yeah.
run of Marvel movies where we just run Marvel movies all day, and Kevin's here, and we get fans, we get some celebrity. It
Yeah.
would be an amazing event.
Yeah. For sure.
Those are things that I would love to do. We're restricted
For sure.
by
Yeah.
certain things, and I get it to a degree.
Hmm.
But for a small hometown theater like us, that would be we got to be very creative.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
A lot of the hometown theaters in all these small towns, they need to be creative and
Hmm.
do different things to generate money because the movies just aren't bringing in enough cash to keep these small theaters on.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. And it's so funny to me that it's so ironic that Stan Lee was in Mallrats,
Yeah.
and he worked Marvel, and you can't even show a Marvel
Yeah.
film either because Disney owns the rights. It's like so weird,
Yeah,
It's strange how that comes around, right?
Yeah.
It's very strange. And well, you kind of answered my next question because I was going to ask you. There's a lot of debate about the future of cinemas and about how they're going to compete with at-home streaming or AI. People are freaking out about AI and all this. Do you think that more cinemas should be open to doing events and stuff in order to draw in more crowds? Because right now it seems like a lot of the big theaters, all they're doing is just charging extra for concessions, and they're not doing much else in terms of like events. And I worry for a lot of these cinemas that they're going to end up getting shut down.
Stephen sees a lot of it.
Yeah.
Cinemas closed.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
Oh, I think it's split into two camps right now.
Mm.
The bigger theaters try to get you out of the house by going big with like IMAX and Dolby Vision.
Right.
And the smaller theaters do the event type stuff
Yeah.
where they try to get you out. I think it's completely split. I don't think there's any road way forward, middle of the road.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. So yeah, they go one way.
Either big or do that kind of live, incorporate live stuff.
Right. Right. For sure. Okay. Yeah. Because it is kind of, I don't know. It's a shame. I see all these movie theaters
You
shutting.
can't just show movies
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't just do it.
You can't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't work out, right? For sure. Now, do you guys have any ideas, like in terms of moving forward, making your own films? Like, do you want to, have you thought about that? Like making your own movies? Have you
Well-
written any scripts or anything? Or
I have.
Okay.
I've got a few projects.
Okay.
Slowly bringing Stephen in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Giving him some IMDb credits.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Because,
you just had to get it.
yeah.
You just take credit for it.
He does have some talent. I try to figure out the best way to incorporate his talent into the movies.
Okay.
But he did work with us on the 4:30 movie, which we shot here in the cinema.
Yeah.
In the theater. So that was his first credit.
Yeah.
Official credit.
Okay. That's awesome. Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, I do a lot, not a lot, but I help friends with independent movies, as
Okay.
far as producing.
Awesome.
And I still dabble in the acting a little bit.
Okay.
I've written and directed one short,
Mhm.
and I'm in the process of, we wrote a feature, me and a friend of mine, which me and Kevin are trying to figure out what we're going to do with it.
Awesome.
But yeah, the creative juices are always going.
Yeah.
It's just, you got to find the right time to do everything.
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you want to do it with your friends.
Mhm.
Which is the most important thing is, everybody's schedule doesn't line up.
Yeah.
So you may have to wait 6 months or 8 months or a year or whatever to make these things happen. Then you got to find the money.
Yeah, the money is always that's always the conundrum. Yeah, it's always
Yeah. I mean, if we weren't creatives ourselves, then I don't think we would earn the respect that we get from all the other filmmakers that come in.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
they know Kevin's, the icon and what he's done. And,
Right.
regardless if you like his work or not,
Mhm.
you got to give him his props.
Yeah.
Because he's been here for 32, 33 years. That is a huge achievement.
Absolutely.
There's not many people that have done.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
so relevant in pop culture,
Mhm.
which is, amazing. So as long as he's making it and the people that he surrounds himself with, like me and Josh, and Stephen, and other friends of ours that we work with, if we're all making stuff
Mhm.
and doing things, it just shows that, hey, we're still doing it, even though Kevin, the big dog, and
Mhm.
he's still helping us, his friends, make stuff too.
Right.
And we want to help everybody else. So
Yeah.
that's why we do the 37. That's why we do the film festival.
That's
It's give everybody that chance to have the movie seen on the big screen. They all ask, does Kevin see all the movies that you guys show?
no.
There's thousands of movies.
Yeah. No.
There's he doesn't barely have time to get here.
Right. Yeah.
We have a
yeah.
panel of judges
Yeah.
that watch the movies,
Sure.
and then we just, all come to a consensus of
Right.
what's going to work. It's not that they're all, bad to a point. Just there's only room for so many.
Yeah.
We can only fit, like we want 37 in a 37-hour film. That's the goal.
Mhm.
I think this year we had 40,
Mhm.
but the goal was 37. But there was a couple others that were like, they got to be in.
Yeah.
But you can only have the schedule only allows so much.
Sure. Absolutely. No, for sure.
You know.
Yeah. No, I completely
So
get
we
it.
do feel bad. But
Yeah. No, That's the name of the business. It's just the name of the game, right? You know, either you get in or you don't.
I do feel bad because
Don't feel bad.
I know what it takes to make a film and what they put
Yeah.
in, the passion and the effort.
Yeah.
It's I was in that position.
Oh yeah.
So I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Just my first short, I submitted it to tons of places.
Right.
Rejected, and it's like,
Yeah.
it happens.
Oh, it does happen. Yeah, I've
So-
been there as well. Yeah. It's a
Everybody gets rejected. So
Yeah.
that's just part of the business.
and you gotta just grow a thick
Yeah.
skin. If
You
you're gonna
gotta
make
grow
it. Yeah, you
thick
cannot
skin.
take things
Thick skin.
personal. You just can't. You
Yeah,
know.
if you take it
dwell on
personal, you're in the wrong business.
Yes, exactly. And then there's always people that come up with theories in their head and stuff that just move on.
Just move on.
You didn't get in. It sucks, but just move on. There's other festivals. There's other things. Just but don't dwell on it. Yeah, you're gonna drive yourself mad. So this is the last one, and this might be the hardest one. Can each of you tell me your 3 favorite films? Top 3 favorite. This is a hard one.
Way different than mine.
Go ahead.
I probably knew you were.
Okay.
3 favorite films.
Yeah.
Amadeus.
Okay, great film. Awesome. Love that movie. Yeah, great pick.
For the nostalgia pick.
Okay.
Bad News Bears.
Oh, that's a cute one. I like that.
Classic.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Third one. Inception.
Oh, good one. Okay.
No other movie layered like
Yeah, that's
that's gonna be
true.
Primer. But
Yeah,
Inception
for sure. That is a good one. For sure. Good choice.
I know you're gonna knock it. But
Yeah. And then they're good.
You've never seen Amadeus? I've seen it.
It's like, have you even seen it?
It's a great film, but it's not. In the,
Oh, it only won best.
I don't.
So but anyway, go ahead.
Great movie.
With your pedestrian picks you're gonna throw in.
I can't help what I love.
Let's hear them. I know what they are.
I have 3, but there's really 4 or 5. But,
Okay.
um,
It's gonna kill me.
yes, Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of my
Oh,
favorite.
that is a good one.
It's- I can watch it 1,000 billion times. I probably watched it 1,000 times.
Okay.
Because I look at it as, if I'm on an island, what movie can I watch?
Sure.
Over and over and over and not be like, oh my God, again.
Yeah, it's freaking movie. Yeah.
If I was watching Amadeus over and over and over and over, I would kill myself. Even though I enjoy the movie, I like it. Why? Why tell it? Raiders you can watch over
Okay.
and over.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
glad you set the rule after I answered. I appreciate that.
I know. I know you appreciate. You appreciate me. I know you do.
I do. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Thank you. And the next one is probably the greatest musical ever made is the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is the best musical. That's another movie I've probably seen. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen it.
That is.
My wife thinks I'm nuts because every time it's on, I leave it on. I need my dog now to take notes.
Oh, that's awesome.
But that's definitely another one. And the third one's probably one that you're not gonna think, but Raging Bull was probably
Oh yeah,
one of the greatest movies ever.
that is a great film.
It's just
That you would watch endlessly on an island.
no, yes, I would because I'm a boxer. I gotta put it in there. I'm a boxing fan.
I just want to
But
be clear.
but
broke your own.
I kind of a little bit. But it's such a great movie, and it's always in the top 10 of everyone.
Yeah, like I said.
But there's, I mean, you can't dismiss Shawshank Redemption,
Mm,
which is
yeah.
a guy, guys like,
Yes, for
Gladiator.
3.
But as you notice, I haven't mentioned like Star Wars or Jaws, which Jaws is
Yeah,
amazing.
Jaws is amazing.
Yeah, you can't say it's top 3.
It's hard.
It's got to be top 10.
Yeah,
You
top
gotta-
10.
You
Yeah.
gotta convert the top 10.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get hard.
Just like you edit for the film festival, you got to make part of the
I know, but it's so
same
hard.
thing.
Like, I mean, Jaws is such an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Jaws is nowhere near my top.
Fight.
See, if you were watching Jaws on an island endlessly, you'd never go in the water.
Is it true?
I don't need
I know.
Jaws.
Raccoon can't swim. I get it.
Okay. Oh my God.
Can they not swim? I
Let's figure it out. We'll try to toss one in. Yeah. Thank God. Oh my God. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time. It's been fun talking with you. I hope you had a good time, and and I like getting to learn about you and the theater. I mean, this is all very good stuff. I really appreciate you taking the time. Let me interview you.
We're glad you came to the festival, and
Thank
keep
you.
having this podcast and cinemas. We're going to stick around for a long time.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, and
Thank you.
have a great day. Thank you.